the time for European countries to beg Nigeria is officially closed. The time for Europe to officially send their people to come to Nigeria on countless occasions to beg and say, Nigeria, please be our friend, is here. See, this is not a joke. Mark this word I'm telling you. You understand? Yes, Europe is about to officially start begging because of one project that Nigeria is about to accomplish. A project that many of us thought is impossible. A project that many of us have been hearing about. Not many, probably some of us. And we're doubting if Nigeria can actually achieve this project. But guess what? That project is gradually becoming a reality. And this project alone can change. See, if Nigeria's economy now is worth $500 billion, mark my word, with the success of this project, the Nigerian economy will automatically rise to about $1 trillion economy. Now I begin to see why Tinubu said he wants to make Nigeria $1 trillion economy. You understand? The project that will make Nigeria $1 trillion economy is at hand. This is mind-blowing. See, watch this video. You will enjoy it. Don't even hurry. You understand? Take your time, because this will make you proud as a Nigerian. And all Nigerians, my brothers and sisters, if you have been one of those people who have been into oil and gas, oil, because gas is not being exploited. Nigeria's gas has been wasting. And in case you don't know, the gas within Nigeria is 10 times, 50 times, 100 times more than the oil. Look at what Nigeria has achieved with oil, because Nigeria has been an oil-based economy for the longest time you can imagine. And look at where Nigeria is. Nigeria literally became the biggest economy in Africa with oil alone. Now, the gas is bigger than the oil. And the gas is about to become a real source of income for the Nigerian economy. Oh boy. And guess who is the biggest consumer? Guess who is the biggest buyer? Guess who needs the gas more? Europe, America. What did Nigeria do with gas? Apart from using it in the cars, some of our vehicles use gas. That's all. Cooking gas. That the highest Nigeria use gas is maybe vehicles. I don't even know if there are vehicles that use gas in Nigeria. And cooking gas. You understand? That's all. What else? But Europe, their basic daily life can never go on without gas. Europe will literally not survive without gas, especially in winter. Gas is cheaper, it's better than fuel, so they use it in their houses to keep it warm. They use it gas is a basic necessity. Gas in Europe is like oxygen. Without gas, Europe, no be Europe. That is the honest way I can describe it. Now, look at what is going to happen. Other countries are stepping in already. Now, the United Arab Emirates has come in to invest $25 billion in the Nigerian Morocco gas pipeline. $25 billion into the Nigeria Morocco gas pipeline. This is as recent as it can be. Now, why will I be bringing in this in? Because, see, this Nigeria Morocco gas pipeline is a game changer for Nigeria, Morocco in particular, because Nigeria has the biggest gas reserve, the largest gas reserves on the continent. And this gas has been wasting. So to find a way to channel this gas to the biggest consumers, they have to connect a pipeline that will transport this gas from Nigeria straight to Europe. But Nigeria do not want Europe to come and fund it, because if Europe comes and builds this gas pipeline, Europe will not have to buy the gas. They will collect it for free. Now, this gas pipeline has to pass through certain African countries. And I'm sure Burkina Faso, Niger is part of those countries where this gas pipeline has to pass to. Russia knows that interest. Russia knows that Europe needs that gas, because the gas that was supplying Europe was coming from Russia. And that gas pipeline was destroyed because of the Ukraine-Russia wahala. So Russia knows that Europe will turn to Nigeria or Africa for gas. And that's why out of a sudden, Russia is trying to secure a particular location in Africa where this gas will pass through, so that in case Europe mess up with Russia, they go blow am. Now, you want Nigeria to go and support Russia. You want Nigeria to go and support Niger. You want Nigeria to go and push people to go and say, oh, we want Traore. So, basically, that's why I did a video. I said, people who are just on this Ibrahim Traore matter, you don't understand the interest that is at hand. You don't understand the game. When you understand the game, you will know what is happening behind the scenes. You get the point? So, if this gas pipeline, because Russia just wants to make sure that they have control. Because if Europe can be totally dependent on Africa and have nothing to do with Russia, they can do anything with Russia. They can, America, all of them, they know. The only thing that gave Russia the strength and the audacity is because the whole Europe was depending on Russia's gas and fuel. Which part of them still do? That's what Russia has, audacity. Now, that audacity has to come to Africa. And Nigeria in particular. People we know, they go just they enter the matter, just they talk. Because Nigeria mumu to just go and be supporting anybody. Forget, that's not what we want to talk about in this video. So as you can see, let me give you more insight on this pipeline, okay? So basically, this pipeline will be named the African Atlantic Gas Pipeline. The project stretches about 6,800 kilometers, including 5,100 kilometers offshore, making it the longest offshore gas pipeline in the world. And upon completion, it will transport natural gas from Nigeria's reserve through 15 West African countries. Yes, through 15 West African. I tell you why Russia is doing all these things. Through 15 West African countries and Morocco, and then eventually straight into European market. So Europe will have to depend on this Nigeria gas for survival. Like, it will be the first time in history where Africa can have audacity. Do you know what that means? That means if any day Europe just do anyhow, Nigeria government will automatically be ranked amongst world powerful governments. Like every major world decision, they will invite Nigeria to sit on that table because they know what Nigeria government has is sitting on. If they get up one day and say, Europe, we will not supply you our gas for the next 3 months, then Europe is finished. So how can you play with somebody that is giving you oxygen? Imagine the cold in Europe during winter. Just imagine the cold. If you are in America, you are in Europe, imagine the cold. If there is no heater to heat up the houses, if the heater that keeps the house warm, because we are looking for AC in Saudi Arabia, in Dubai, in certain part of Africa. But in Europe, they are rather looking for heaters. Even their cars, they need heaters inside the cars that will keep the car warm. Because please, the temperature is freezing. It's freezing. So imagine during that winter, Nigeria say, no gas. Europe will freeze. How many? It will be a natural disaster. It will destroy them. You understand? So that's how powerful Nigeria is about to become. And Europe knows that. Russia knows that. Nigeria knows that. But people don't know that. And so this alone will become a big stepping stone. It will become a major milestone in transforming the economy, in bringing in more money. That's why I say, if you think that oil alone, how many countries are producing oil? Not many countries have gas. Nigeria has more gas than oil. So the gas in Nigeria can run for lifetime. It will not shake. You understand? So if this gas line is completed and is successfully done, oh boy, Nigeria will become Saudi Arabia. Nigeria will become Dubai. The reason why oil didn't do enough is because, first of all, this oil, this gas, this oil that Nigeria had was all the government had. They have to use that gas money to do fuel subsidy. They have to use the fuel money, the oil money to do subsidy for dollar. Use the oil money, construct roads for Nigeria. Use the oil money, run the government. Use oil money. Everything was oil money. That's why the moment the oil sector crashed, Nigeria economy crashed. But people don't understand. people don't understand. The moment there's anything that happen to fuel price, that's why Nigerians are so sensitive to fuel price. The moment fuel has an issue, oil has an issue in Nigeria, everything is affected because that's the major part of the economy. But now that the economy is being diversified to industrialization, production, manufacturing, different things are coming in. And now gas is becoming one of the things that will be exported to one of the biggest gas markets in the world. You expect a whole lot to change. So that $1 trillion economy, if you don't believe in it, start believing, bro. If you don't believe in that $1 trillion economy, start believing. Wake up. Because it is almost a reality already. It is on our doorsteps. It is happening. And it's about time for everybody to get ready to invest. Just make sure that if you have been in Europe, if you have been in America, you've been in the diaspora, the best you can start doing now is to start securing investments and properties in Nigeria. Is to start securing big projects in Nigeria that will be bringing you money. Because very soon, that's your Europe self we did here. Now Nigeria go to run out very, very soon. Whether you like it or not, whether you accept it or not. So this is one of those great news when I say no, make I can share with una, make una know within the sub and within the happen. This pipeline is very, very important for Nigeria, for Africa, for Europe, and even the world, because it can become that instrument that will bring Africa freedom, Africa respect, and make Africa like one of those great continents where nobody wants to play with because of the influence and what Africa will be capable of doing. It is what it is. Your boy Jim Max on this one again. Smash that notification bell, smash that like button, and come back anytime you're free, guys, because there's always more beautiful and amazing videos just for y'all. God bless y'all. Cheers.